Hey viewers, don't know what 10 words of wisdom is? Well, you can find out by simply watching TWOW 0A for 4 minutes, and the rest of TWOW for 8 hours. Anyway, remember when I said this 7.5 months ago?
Efficiency champions, I need your help. How can I make TWOW videos more efficiently? Oh, make them shorter? I guess that makes sense.
About that efficiency, better make TWOW streamlined again. Want a TWOW 22B intro? Here's a really cool collaboration between 3D Master Dunkelblau and Kazoo Master Hazel Cricket. Interruption to see the rest of that intro. Wait for fan art time. So first, I gotta show you Caddis Fraction's amazing work. They alphabetized the entire TWOW 22A transcript, including parts of Meester's cryptic confessional, which is just like, wow. Abac, abacus, abandon, abandoned, abandonment. That should mix things up next time. Back on TWAC, these are our final 5 TWOWers, and they responded to the 20-second TWOW prompt, compare Atlantis and Dream Island, using alliteration on at least 5 words. They wrote 11 responses total, which is cool, but some members of the final 5 wanted to change their nicknames. You can request a new nickname in your message of responses/confessionals at the end of this episode, okay? So, 758 voters cast 844 votes. It went down again because this channel, Cary KH, is slowly dying. The final 5 TWOWers will be ranked by their highest performing response. The TWOWer with the lowest score will be eliminated at 5th, and the TWOWer with the highest score? Well, I've talked to many people about this, and we decided it's time for prizes to go, since they're overpowered at this point. So, the winner gets, how about 3 mentions? You can protest if you don't like that. But on to the results reveal! You luscious viewers get to see how each TWOWer performed in the order they placed last time. That means potentially last TWOWer to submit 3 responses ever, Midnight Light is up first. How did she compare Atlantis and Dream Island? She said, Atlanteans are all awfully alike, despite Dream Islanders differing drastically. I noticed that for all 3 of Midnight's responses, she went for a divide of alliteration across multiple letters, so no one letter ever got more than 5. But did this half-and-half strategy resonate with the voters?
Dunno.
Shut it, Match. %50.25%, right on the midpoint, dividing the spectrum right in half, just like the alliteration of your responses. Up next is former polarizer and current frontrunner Joseph Howard. He said, well, one wouldn't welcome wanderers well, worrying with wall-to-wall water. This was the only response that required me to highlight phonetics instead of letters, which is why 1 is considered in the same group as well. They sound the same. So while the entire 10 alliterated words look impressive, some people thought that this was cheating. Which opinion prevailed?
Dunno.
Seriously, Match? Apparently, the impressiveness of 10 words prevailed. 63.75% is a juicy score. Joseph, you're a final 4er. The Muddy Midge is next on stage. His higher scoring response, Fiery failed to find Atlantis, fortunately Dream Island felt familiar, was the only response to mention a specific BFDI character. I also liked it because the 2 halves of the sentence fit together pretty well, instead of just feeling like 2 disparate parts. So, Midge, how did you do?
Dunno.
Oh no yo, 42.99%. As a bit of consolation, you were very consistent across your 2 scores, and it is still possible for Meester or Yusoan to place beneath you, but things aren't looking too good quite yet. Next, we have Meester Twister, whose originally spray-painted book was refined by Lauren Teasel, I think. I could be wrong. At least 4 other people also redrew Meester's book, which I really appreciate, but sadly I vowed to only use the one that came in first. But anyway, this ultra-diverse book had these words written on its 22nd page. They're terrific territories. They're tentative, theoretical terrains. That's too tragic. Nice, another 10-worder. However, I will say that both responses that alliterated on all 10 words suffered incoherence. But did voters care?
Dunno.
It looks like they didn't. Meester received an unfathomably high score of 67.99%. That means Midnight and Meester are both safe, which means 50% of the final four will indeed start with M's. Magnificent. Last but not least, or possibly least, we just don't know yet, we've got board game expert Yasoin. With his 8 out of 10 response, Dream Island and Atlantis are amazingly like, allegorical and alone, Yasoin just needs to place above 42.99% to defeat Midge and be declared safe. If not, he will be eliminated and Midge will survive for another day. Which will happen? Will the first Twower to get a victory fall, or will the last Twower to get a victory fall? Let's find out. Oh wait, but we have a Gabean ad, meaning an ad from Gabe. Watch it and do what it says.
Are you ready for a journey?
Stories told through music.
And a vast world
of music enthusiasts alike?
You are now listening to Terminal Twilight.
Hey guys, Gabe here, and I'm the host of the H2N Central radio show, Terminal Twilight. The show has become a place where I allow people to communicate through music, and as a host, I'll utilize those songs to form a musical journey, ranging from an hour to 2 hours each week. So, if you want to tune into Terminal Twilight now, or if you want to know more about Terminal Twilight by visiting our Discord, the link is in the description. So, what are you waiting for?
Let's be part of the journey.
Back from the Gabianity now.
Wait, hold on, there's another ad from Tantasar that came in at the last minute. I feel like giving Tantasar more mentions, so Tantasar.
Hey, Tantasar here. It's been a while, I'll make this quick. H-Twin Central split into H-Twin Central and H-Twin STEM. H-Twin Central is for stuff like Twower, BFDI, Amazing Marble Race, Carelix and other stuff. H-Twin STEM is for machine learning, AI, programming, maths, language and other stuff. You can totally join both if you're into all those things, I won't judge. There are links in the description. That's all, the episode's starting now, so sit down, grab some popcorn and enjoy. Okay, thanks, bye.
Who's safe and who's out?
Dunno.
Arrow, tell us the truth. Yasoin is safe. Goodbye, the Mighty Midge. Despite you not getting along too well with the H2N Central Discord community, I still really appreciated your participation in this game. As a fan of underdogs who sweep from behind to eventually win it all, I was excited when I saw you become the first efficiency champion to survive more than 2 episodes without receiving the efficiency curse. Anyway, I suppose you can't outrun the inevitable forever, which means that sadly, you can't quite be Twow's equivalent of Trump. While it is unfortunate you must leave, you can at least hold the bragging rights of the record for furthest any human has ever gotten multiple Twow accounts, at 18, with both Sam Billinge and the Mighty Midge. Goodbye, you two, or 1, or 2, or 1.5, or 1.618033988749894848204586834363.
Fiery, 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 fiery.
That's not a good response. Sorry for the short elimination animation, but I gotta streamline. Here's a quick stats time. Meester won this time, so here's 3 mentions. Meester Twister, Meester Twister, Meester Twister. Joseph Howard was the only Twower to have a safe extra response, while Meester managed to span the entire board from T to Z. Despite being known for drumming up controversy, the Mighty Midge had the least controversial response. And as expected, Joseph Howard, who potentially cheated with 1 being grouped with Well, had the most controversial response. Yosoen is Twal Illuminati book firmed, and responses with similar alliteration summaries always ended up consecutively on the leaderboard. Spooky! On to predictions, where we see the list alphabetized for the first time ever, if you don't count the Mighty Midge. I thought Joseph Howard would have a chance of topping the 50% mark, which would be the first time a Twower was more likely to win Twow than not, but he just couldn't quite do it yet. Also, Elimed Next shows you 100 minus the chance they'll get into the final 3. So all stats from making it to every future point in the game are shown here.
To summarize, here's who's still in and who's eliminated. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send me any more responses for upcoming Twow Season 1 prompts.
So, Final Four, it's time for you guys to respond to the 23rd Twow prompt, which will combine the final 3 underappreciated Twow 6 responses, written by Power Twower Jummatalk, Twow YouTube Pooper Alex Lion 0511, and Amateur Twower Not Pro. What is it? 10 colors race to get away from the 2020 zombie outbreak. One cheated. Describe which one without using the letter A. You each get to submit 2 responses to me, Cary KH, by
March 28,
2017 at 10 PM UTC. You know what? Why don't you all just submit through Discord, since it's so much more reliable. Only your better scoring response will count. And the Twower with the lowest score will be eliminated at 4th, barely missing out on the Twow podium. The winner will get another 3 mentions, or some other prize if I can decide which. So see you in Twow 23A, when you viewers get to show off your amazing voting skills. Now, time to look at your amazing fan art, people! Abashed, abate, abby, abbreviated, abbreviate, abbreviation, ABC, ABCs, abdicate, abdication, abdomen, abdominal, abduct, abduction, aberration, abet, abhor, abhorrence, abhorrent, abide, abiding, ability, object, ablaze, able, able-bodied, ably, abnormal, abnormality, abnormally, aboard, abolish, abolition, abolitionist, abominable, aboriginal,